How's it going, everyone? Today I'm using Mega Lopunny, and this Pokemon has become a force to be reckoned with in the tier because now it's able to use Swords Dance and Mach Punch. It already has unresisted stab typing because normal is resisted by rock and steel, fighting beats those, and ghost is immune to both of these types, but because of its ability Scrappy, you can hit ghost types with either move. So basically, a type combination just can't exist that resists both normal and fighting with Scrappy. It just doesn't exist, which is insane because with Swords Dance you're now able to go past common defensive checks and just become an insanely powerful Pokemon. Now they did kind of nerf this Pokemon a little bit because they removed any reliable normal stab moves from this thing. The only good normal type physical moves it gets are Mega Kick, which is very inaccurate, or Facade, which is without any status, is only base 70 power. But yeah, still, it's a really powerful Pokemon. Really like one of the best megas in the tier. Today I'm using Close Combat, Mach Punch, Facade, Swords Dance, Standard set. Now this is a team that I actually recreated. I faced a player named Chael Lamom on the ladder, and they completely owned me with this team. Now Lopunny, like the structure of Lopunny, Samurott, Corviknight, Garchomp, Slowking is not like something unique, right? It's pretty common. If I were to build a team, I would have also gone SD Lop with SD Samurott with black glasses because these two really just are able to just pressure the physically defensive checks, and then like double priority obviously helps in cleaning up, and then spikes helps Mega Lopunny as well. But what fascinated me in their team was the Pokemon Vanilluxe. This Pokemon completely destroyed my team because I had Corviknight as my lone steel type. I really didn't have any resistances. I had water types, but this thing learns freeze dry, so like yeah, it completely destroyed me. And yeah, I figured I have to recreate this and use this. I mean, it's so good. Blizzard Freeze Dry is an insanely good offensive combination because you're able to hit water types super effectively. I added Aurora Wheel and Ice Beam as the other moves because this Pokemon doesn't really have any other coverage. It doesn't even need it, right? You're just spamming Blizzard, you're just spamming Freeze Dry, and when you get a chance, you can get Aurora Wheel, which will help your other two setup Pokemon as well. So like yeah, this team comes along really well. The rest of the team is pretty standard. Obviously, the SD Samurott with Black Glasses, Sealess, Sucker, Aquajet, and then Corviknight is the T-Fogger, Physical Check with Brave Bird, U-Turn. Garchomp set is interesting because it's an offensive Garchomp compared to a more common physically defensive Chomp. They were running Earthquake and Dragon Claw. I added Stone Edge because Charizard Y is often a problem. So I figured if I can catch Charizard Y off guard, that would be great. And finally, a Slowking Galar with Shuckaberry Ice Beam so that we can take care of SD Garchomps, something that is also pretty annoying and basically breaks any structure. So yeah, this is the team. Let's get into it. I'm very excited about Lopunny, but also Vanilluxe. I mean, like, yeah, this Pokemon is gonna go insane if I can use it right. And the first opponent has, I guess, a Charizard. They could have Y, they could have X. Considering they have Venusaur, I'm thinking they have Y because the strategy of Sun, I guess they're trying that. I do like Lopunny as a lead, but I don't have Fake Out, so I gotta be careful. I can't default to going Lopunny because it doesn't have Fake Out. Yeah, you can always, because there are no static or significant flame body Pokemon. I mean, Volcarona exists, but that's about it. So like yeah, you can honestly, even a non-Swords Dance Lopunny with Fake Out and stuff is insanely good because you can't really punish it. There's not even Rocky Helmet to do that. Only thing that can do it is Garchomp, and you can triple accident. So like yeah, Lopunny is a very threatening and annoying Pokemon in the tier right now. What do I want to lead with? What do I want to lead with? I guess I'll lead Slowking. Slowking seems fine. Yeah, it covers Hydreigon and Charizard lead, which I am kind of worried about. Yeah, this is fine. I think I just want to T-Wave this, make it slower than my Samu and Vanilluxe, which would be very helpful. I don't have Pulver Berry, so it will hurt, but I think I can just pivot into something after that. Or maybe I should just pivot now, bring Lopunny in, maybe just Mega Evolve and go for Close Combat. Yeah, maybe that's better. Yeah, you know what? I think that's better. Let's just Chili out. Yeah. Okay, the U-turn. So Chili worked out. If they go Excadrill and Garchomp, yeah, Chili is amazing. We're gonna go Lop, get the Mega Evolution. And just go for close combat, I'd say. There's no reason not to. I mean, I could Swords Dance, but I don't think Hatterene would go out in a single hit, so I think it's just better if I CC here to lower the Hatterene a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's not a significant amount of chip, but it's something, I guess. We force the Excadrill out at the very least. Let's just go Slowking. They'll probably Nuzzle. I can't really avoid that. But I just want to find an opportunity to Chili out into Samu, and then we stack spikes. That's gonna go a long way. Okay, Slowking Galar comes out. They Nuzzle, expected. Let's just Chili out again. I should be slower, so we will get a free Chili there. Nice. Great. And I'm thinking what's stopping me from just going Garchomp and clicking Earthquake, because it's gonna chip the Hatterene down. Last time we went Lopunny because I wanted to get the Mega Evolution, right? Which is great. Now I can just spam Earthquake, not let this Hatterene heal. We're just gonna go double to Slowking. As the double into Hydreigon. Okay, good play. This Hydreigon is kinda annoying for the team. Maybe I should T-Wave it, but I'd have to figure out something else to do. And they're U-turn, so they're definitely Scarf. I guess I can T-Wave this. Yeah. Paraflinch doesn't activate. Nice. And I can switch out. Who has a better Spadef? Who can take it? I mean, gotta be Lopunny, right? Yeah, gotta be Lopunny. So we go Lopunny. Oh, they doubled. Great. That's fine. That's great. Yeah, that's nice. Let's just go back to Slowking. I'm not sure how much facade does. I'll probably have to calc that. Yeah, need to know the range, right? Okay, this gives me a Vanillux. I'm pretty sure this Vanillux Blizzard is gonna obliterate the Hatterene. So I'm not worried here. I'm just gonna click that Blizzard. It's gonna do a ton of damage. This thing is hella powerful. Look at this thing. It's gonna take around 70 hits. Oh my god, I was wrong. That's an offensive Excadrill and it almost got one shot. Holy crap, Vanillux. You're insane. We're gonna go Corviknight. We don't wanna lose our breaker. Like Vanillux just basically has no switches. I'm just gonna defog here. They bring in Charizard. Cool. Slowking I can't go into. I guess I'll double to Garchomp. Yeah, I mean, as I said, Garchomp it's pretty annoying. Charizard is pretty annoying for Garchomp. Maybe they'll attack. Let's just Stone Edge. Nope, they decided to switch out. Okay, go into Garchomp. Cool. Are they trying to bait me into clicking Stealth Rock? I don't know. See, seems a little weird that they did that. I think I'll just Dragon Claw here. Okay, are they Haban? I'm guessing they are. Nope, just survived. Just regularly survived the move. That's kind of annoying. And do I want to lose this guy? Let them... I mean, I don't really care. I can just revenge it. So I guess I'll just attack here. Okay, great. Got it. Nice. Yeah. We still threaten the Charizard at some point after sacking something, which is good. Okay, you come in. Actually, I could have changed the weather in front of Charizard, which is something I gotta remember. I'm not used to Vanillux, so that thought didn't even cross my mind. But yeah, I can definitely change the weather in front of Charizard. That's an option. Let's go Slowking for now, as the weather will change. Will end, I guess. And unfortunately for Venusaur, Corviknight completely walls it, so they can't really do anything with this Venusaur, even if it's clicking Growth, and I'll just get a free U-turn. Completely walls it. It doesn't get a fire move, no hidden power. Yeah, and you need Sun to use Weather Ball. Yeah, you can do that. That's completely fine. I'll just U-turn out, go into my Vanillux, and probably just... Oh, they just forfeit. Okay, great. I was gonna go back to Corv and then just lower it even further so that Lopunny can come in and revenge it with Facade. But yeah, this works too. And let's keep moving. Alright, so I had some issues with the mic, but I had to continue the game. It's been 11 turns and I'm almost won. I'm gonna go over the replay. But yeah, this game was pretty easy because Lopunny, Samurott kinda just went in and just kept dealing with these frail Pokemon with their priorities. So that's basically what happened in this game. I think I'll just Aqua Jet this to lower it. As the SD, even better, I get to Aqua Jet it again, and that means it will get in range of Mach Punch. So that's completely fine. Now we just go Lop. We click Mach Punch once, Mach Punch twice, and then I still have Corviknight and even an Aurora Veil Vanillux to make sure that this King Gambit doesn't sweep. We'll just Mach Punch you. Yeah, that does a lot. You Iron Head, great. And I don't think a Fallen 5 Sucker Punch KOs the Garchomp, so I can just Earthquake. And yeah, that's game. Okay, so quickly go over the replay. I led with Lopunny because it just looked so good. They led with Meow. I immediately attacked with CC because I knew they were Scarf. If they want to U-turn, I get a lot of value clicking just CC. But they Flower Tricked. I got CC. I Mach Punched the Meow. They switched into Cerulege, which was fine because I have a Samurott. Cerulege usually can't do anything to Samurott without setup unless they have CC, but nobody runs that. And since I dropped its defense, it was in range of a single Aqua Jet. It went down. They went Glimmora. I just click Ceaseless. Spike is good. Glimmora can't one-shot me. So yeah, that's great. And then I can just retaliate with an Aqua Jet myself here as well. Don't really care about the T-Spike. Slowking exists. They went Sneasler to force me out. I went into my Corv. They sacked the Meow, which was an interesting play. Didn't really achieve anything there. They went Delphox. I went Slowking to absorb the T-Spike. They nasty plotted here. And now I clicked Sludge Bomb next to make sure they don't substitute because I knew Samurott will just get the KO. I just needed to put it in range, right? And that's in range. I went Samu, I Aqua Jetted, Delphox went down, they went Sneasler, and you saw the game from here. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, they have an Aerodactyl, which is a Mega Aerodactyl as a matter of fact. The priorities are going to be very helpful in this game. Samurott looks incredible. I'm gonna lead with Garchomp. It pretty much looks good overall. Not against this, but I think they'll just U-turns. We just get Stealth Rock up. They could also defog, but that's fine. We still try to at least get Stealth Rock and see what they're doing. If they give me U-turn, that's great, right? And if they don't do that, I can always just switch, or they can do that, great. I'm guessing they are Ice Beam. Shaka, I mean, why would you go Slowking in front of Garchomp? You never do that, so I think I'll just double to Samu. I don't really care about what they do. I mean, if it's Ice Beam, Samurott will handle that. If it's Future Sight, Samurott will also handle that. And I think I'll just Swords Dance here. They should go Corviknight exactly. This is how we break with Samurott. Basically, SD on a Slowking and Corviknight can't one-shot you. You deal a ton of damage. Even if they defog, you still get, yeah, Future Sight. We're gonna take the Future Sight as well. They didn't remove the hazards, so now I basically have all the hazards up on their side. And this Samurott comes out. I want to say there's Scarf. Do I need Samurott really? No, it would die in every hit now. So I think I'll just Sucker Punch. Deal a ton of damage. Yeah, that's great. And the Ceaseless get a Spike up, which is okay for me, because I can just go for... that is a Scarf, Samu. I can't afford to get another Spike. We don't want that. So I guess we'll just go Mega Evolve, and just Mach Punch. Since Samurott can't come back in again, yeah, Mach Punch is free. Even if they go Slowking, I can go into my Corviknight after. Okay, that's not a switch in. Maybe it is. I'm not sure how much CC would do. Mach Punch did 16. I think that's a turn where we calc this damage. Lopunny versus Sinistcha. Let's add physically defensive completely with Bold. Mach Punch. Oh, where's my Scrappy? Does 16. So it would do, yeah, that's max. It would do 42 to 49. So that's not in range, obviously. But I wonder if I can just Swords Dance. No, +1 wouldn't be in range either, though. Yeah. Honestly, I think I can just go Vanillux and get a lot of value. This won't be able to do like one-shot Vanillux or anything, so I think that's just a better play offensively. They Matcha Gotcha. Yeah, that's completely fine. And they obviously don't want to stay in. I think a Samu Sack comes out, so I'll just Aurora Veil here. No way you want to stay in here. You either go Slowking or Sack Samu. Aurora Veil will be very helpful. And it will also allow me to, if I find the opportunity, exactly, yeah. Find the opportunity, I can SD with Lopunny, and that would go a long way as well. Currently, they have basically nothing. That's not an answer, my friend. Let's just Blizzard. That's gonna get 2-shot. You should have gone Aerodactyl, but then again, Aurora Veil and Defense Raise, yeah, you basically have no answer. Slowking goes down. You can go Aero now, but I think I can afford to go Corv and still save this Vanillux. I don't think that Garchomp KOs, unfortunately. Oh, it has tagged. Interesting. Snow ended. Now it will KO. I guess we'll just Blizzard anyway. Okay, that's fine. They sacked Garchomp too, and my Vanillux goes down. That's great. Aerodactyl will be... I think I just go Corv. Tricky. They could go Sinistra, they could go Aero. I think Corv is the safer play because I can knock the Sinistra out using Brave Bird or damage it. And if this thing comes out, I can just U-turn. Chip it a little bit. Fire Fang, that's not enough. It flinched. That's annoying. Do you have DD? I don't know. No, you don't. Okay. I can 1v1 this with Citrus as well. Nice. And now I'll U-turn again. Hopefully we get that. Lovely. I believe you may have Ice Fang if you're doing this. That's kind of annoying. Can Slowking survive a dual wing beat / Stone Edge? Probably not, right? Maybe I should have defogged so that Slowking can take one. I guess I don't have a choice. We'll just go U and click a more accurate Dragon Claw. Oh, they missed. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, that got a little scary actually. Yeah, but now they just die to Rough Skin as well. So yeah, that's game. We'll just Corv, I think. Brave Bird this. I don't know if they'll Strength Sap, but it should do a lot. Okay, that's not enough. I guess I'll U-turn here. Nice. Ooh. This is still actually pretty bad. I guess I go U. We T-Wave you first, so that you're slower than the Corv. And now we spam Sludge Bomb, because you're not gonna heal in front of Slowking. This is pretty bad. I guess I just Sludge Bomb again. Yeah, this actually turned into a very bad situation. Because this thing can just spam Strength Sap. Lopunny. Maybe we keep a stronger Brave Bird for the late game. I'm not sure if this Matcha Gotcha KOs, so I probably have to calc that and then we can decide what to do. +1. Matcha Gotcha. That would do 60 to 70, so it's not gonna KO. I guess I can SD here. Hopefully it's Strength Sap. Okay, nice. That's good. Now we just CC here. Okay, that's not enough. I lowered my defense too. They went with Matcha. Now let's see how much Brave Bird does, if they can stay paralyzed or something. No, not enough, and they get the KO here. Yeah, okay. Was that even in range? Maybe that wasn't in range. Ooh, I lost to a Sinistra. That sucks. Yeah, let's go Corv. Yeah, that wasn't in range. They were at 60%, right? Ooh. Sinistra. Yeah, you're annoying, man, Sinistra. Maybe I shouldn't have switched the Lop previously. I guess SD there probably was a better play, because I could have SD'd again. Yeah, here, not here. We were too far. Where was Lop? Where did Lop come out? Yeah, here, right? What did I do here? I Mach Punched. I could have CC'd, not CC'd. I could have SD'd. They Strength Sap. And then I can SD again because Matcha Gotcha doesn't KO. Then I'm at +2. And then I can SD again so that I'm +3. And does that KO the Sinistra? A +3 CC from a scrappy Lop? That does. So yeah, I guess that was the play. I think we just keep setting up with the Lop. Yeah, I think I threw. Either way, let's keep moving. Alright, so that's a Mega Kangaskhan, not a Pokemon you usually see. It's a very offensive team for sure. But I can't lead Lop. I need to lead something good. They might lead with Kangaskhan, they might lead with Rotom. I guess Vanillux can be a good lead. They led with Glimora. Okay, that's not a good lead for me. Yeah, that's not a good lead at all. They might get Stealth Rock up, but it's very risky. I don't want to lose Vanillux. To be fair, Vanillux isn't that good in this game. So maybe I can risk it. Yeah, I think I'll go for it. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Is that Sash? That is Sash. Cool. And now we can go Garchomp to take the hit, or they can double to Aegislash, which works as well perfectly. We'll just go Stealth Rock. I don't know, maybe you want to take Earthquake, maybe you SD here, but still want to get Stealth Rock up. At the same time, if I do Defog, I guess that wasn't worth it. Anyway, they attack. Oh my god, that did a lot. We'll just Earthquake as they sneak, take damage. Awesome, we're gonna go Lop. And they should switch out, probably sack the Glimora. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and SD. There's no reason to stay in and sack this exactly. We're just gonna CC here, see how bulky this Garchomp is. If it's offensive, as the team suggests, it's Scarf. Dang it! That's bad. Can I win this game? Now? I don't know. The Sneasler's the problem. The Sneasler is the big problem. Oh, this is bad. Let's go Samu. Kangaskhan, yeah. Okay, that ended up being shit. That was a Scarf Chomp. I completely did not pay attention to that at all. Obviously, I need to be... Honestly, I'm starting to think I need to go a little bit more offensive in the Garchomp. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe Stealth Rock wasn't the play since I'm forced to defog myself. I guess I could have just attacked the Aegislash and then double to Lop on the Shadow Sneak. Probably need to be a little bit more offensive with this. Yeah. Especially against an hyper offense itself. Like, I gotta make some plays. I can't be this reckless. Let's just Brave Bird as they Fire Punch. It does a lot. But Citrus does activate, but keeps me out of range. I Brave Bird. And now we wrist. Shouldn't KO. I don't think it does enough. It's doing 44 or 45. So yeah, should be able to 1v1 maybe. Trying to get the para. 60% para chance. Well, not technically 60%, it's twice 30%, so you'd probably have to calculate the odds for that. But it can be pretty annoying, I guess. Okay, Rotom Wash comes out. We'll go Slowking. It's just gonna Volt Switch out, which is pretty annoying, but yeah, I don't really have a choice. Nope, they tried to Wisp. That does give me better positioning with Chili, as they're gonna Volt Switch out. Probably go AG, I'm thinking. Kangaskhan again. Interesting. I can't go Samu just yet. I guess we just go Corv. Yeah. We'll just go Corv. And I guess we'll just U-turn out so that fake out turn. That crit sucks. That crit definitely sucks. I'm hoping they're gonna not let me sucker and sack Glimora, so let's SD. Okay, nice. So I covered that, which is great. Now the problem still is the Sneasler. Maybe I should have suckered so I don't show Sneasler my Aqua Jet. How much does Sneasler take from Aqua Jet? Would that have went down if I didn't reveal this hit? Barf. Aqua Jet +2. No, yeah, that definitely does not go down. Okay. Well, you got a CC. I don't think you can stay in. I can sack the Corv. Activate White Herb. And then I can threaten a Psychic move. Or I can hope that they're greedy and go for SD. Yeah, I guess we just hope for that. But they have Fake Out. Sucker Punch is still probably more powerful than Aqua Jet. It is. It's not enough. They're gonna CC. If they're Fake Out, they won't have SD, so I guess we'll just go Slowking. Maybe I can still win this. Yeah, they did CC. I'm gonna Chili out. The U-turn, okay. We wanna lower the Sneasler, but it's gonna be a long way. If I can maybe get a Spike up, then there's potential. Yeah. Or even get an Aurora Veil would be huge. Okay, nice. this is the turn I can bring Vanillux in, which is great. And I'm just gonna freeze dry. I should be faster than this Rotom, unless they're running really speedy. Aegislash comes out, okay. No freeze or anything, fortunately. I guess we keep this for now. Let's just sack Corviknight. It doesn't have an item, so yeah, that works too. They'll be forced to... I guess they can sneak, technically. Yeah, that kills. We'll go you. And I'm just gonna Ceaseless because the Spike is very necessary. I don't think they have a King Shield. So yeah, even if they go Sneasler, the Spike is gonna go a long way, putting it in range of... Okay, this is great. I'm faster than this thing. I'm definitely gonna two-shot this. So yeah, I can just go for Ceaseless. 2 spikes. This is huge, actually. Kangaskhan can't come back in. Ooh, wait a minute. 16% and 12%, right? Yeah. Okay. Huge. Big. That's very big. Guess we go Slowking. It's a weird Sneasler set, but I don't think they have anything to touch Slowking with. And we're just gonna sack Vanillux now, because they can't bring Sneasler back in. On a Ceaseless edge at the very least. Yeah. Shadow Sneak shouldn't KO, so we'll just Ceaseless here. If they bring Sneasler in, it's gonna go down to Aqua Jet, even if it survives the Ceaseless. Yeah. Okay. I somehow won. I somehow won because they had a bad Sneasler set. It's not even a Scarf Sneasler. They have some weird fake out close combat U-turn Dire Claw set. Like, what's even your item? I'm not sure. They sacked Sneasler. Okay, that's great. That's a dead Sneasler, my friend. Yep. Critical hit didn't matter. I would just Aqua Jet next. And yeah, you can fake out, but I would just Aqua Jet you and then Aegislash takes enough damage to just die to Sucker Punch. So I don't think you really have a way to win. But yeah, this got very dicey. Definitely got very dicey because I sacked a couple of my pieces early. I have to be very aggressive with this team because we don't really have defensive answers, right? So yeah. Mega Heracross is a Pokemon that honestly I don't really have any answers for. If they are like some SDCC, it's just gonna nuke the core. I can Brave Bird it, but they'll definitely won't let me do that. I'm thinking what to lead with. Meow can be the lead. I guess Corv looks like a good lead here. They let Heracross. I'm fine with it. I think I'll just immediately Brave Bird if they want to do something sneaky. Cool. If they want to switch into Garchomp, Corv, AG will get Chip, and then I'll be able to U-turn out. Or Boost or U-turn out, same thing. Or they can just immediately sack their Heracross. I'm completely fine with that. I'll gladly take that KO. Yeah, that's awesome. And now, out of the 4 Pokemon, you actually don't really have anything that can KO this. Maybe you have Switcheroo, but I don't really care. I'll just Roost. Nope, that's not gonna KO. Nice. They only got 2 hits, unfortunately, and my Citrus activated. And we'll just U-turn out. Or yeah, I think U-turn's fine. Yeah. I can always heal the Corv in front of Chomp or Corv. I don't think that's an SD Chomp because that's their Stealth Rocker. Yeah, that's fine. That's not doing enough. Great. Locked into Triple Axle, I'm guessing. Could go Samurott here. Yeah, Samurott's definitely good. Let's just SD. Shouldn't stay in. It's either Garchomp or Corviknight. SD Ceaseless definitely beats. Or they cannot be Scarfed and I can get owned. Sure. I mean, looking at your team, I guess you could also be offensive. Let's just Sucker. Yeah, great. You are offensive. That's not a bulky Garchomp. Good thing I Suckered. But yeah, I can just go Lopunny here and just Mach Punch. That's why we have double priority. Losing Samu is problematic. Oh no. Wait, yes! Hold on. This is perfect. This Volcarona is gonna feel the wrath of burning Lopunny. This is... No, it survived. Why is it bulky? Why is it bulky, man? Come on. Why is it so bulky? I want to try SDing here. I think they switch out. Nice. Let's go. Let's break this Corv. Come on. Ooh, got a critical hit too. Let's go. Yeah, it's citrus. Of course, it's citrus. But that's fine. Vanillux comes in and immediately gets a KO. Not a KO, but forces the AG Slash out, which is good. Or gets the KO. Corviknight got frozen. How did this Corviknight survive? That's my question. It doesn't. That's gotta be Spadef Corv, right? That's gotta be Spadef Corv. No way it takes only 49. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, look at this damage. That's a very Spadef Corv actually. Sassy? Yeah. I mean, it could not be sassy. Maybe it's mixed, but it's very like heavily Spadef invested. I can get a raw veil. It thawed out. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, that's bad. I guess I should have attacked. Keep roosting. I'm gonna run out of these. Okay. Spadef Corv. Not something you want to see, honestly. We'll just T-Wave this. Yeah, the random Spadef Corvs do hurt, man. It's tanking a Blizzard. Never Melt Ice Modest Blizzard from Vanillux. Yeah. The random weird Corviknights definitely hurt. I'll still chilly. I should still be faster, I think. No, actually no. I guess they're min speed. Well, I guess we'll just Ice Beam. Who cares? I mean, they just U-turn out anyway, so that's fine. What I'm worried about is AG Slash because both my Pokemon that can damage it are gone. I'm still surprised that Volker. They're running a bulky Volk, which also sucks. At least they're giving me this. Or not. Didn't get a freeze, unfortunately. I don't have an item on the car, so I can probably go into that. Unless they're Shadow Ball. Nope, they SD'd. Okay, let's just roost first. As the Shadow Claw. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. I'm definitely gonna lose this game. I just have nothing here. Let's go for U-turn as the SD. Maybe I can get a crit or something. That's my only hope. Is it even gonna KO? They're probably super bulky here as well. Nope, they weren't bulky. Crit would have KO'd. Actually, they die. Okay, that's nice. No! Why am I so unlucky today? Let's just Ice Beam. That's not gonna save you from this, but you will be able to deal a lot with Shadow Sneak if you have it. You don't. Okay, that's a KO. Good. Nice. Yeah. Maybe I'm still in this game actually. I mean, there's a Volcarona, but it can't go past Slowking unless they have Roost. I'd have to T-Wave it if they have Roost, because I don't have Psyshock. Garchomp. That's fine, we'll just attack this. Oh, should I? Nah, I think we just attack. Ooh, okay, I'm getting lucky. That's for the bond. That's for the bond. And all this weird stuff that's happening. They don't have a Scarf Meow. The Volcarona survived hits. Like, what the hell is happening here? They definitely have Roost. I guess I'll just Slowking here. Try to T-Wave this and then Brave Bird. Yeah, they have that guy thing. Let's T-Wave first. AG Slash getting T-Waved is fine. I can once again go Corv. We're gonna keep healing, which does suck. Let's just Brave Bird here. Okay, let's U-turn. I'm faster. Yeah, the T-Wave sucked. Why? Should have chillied out. Okay, let's hope it stays paralyzed. I got pretty lucky so far in the game, so I'm hoping for more. Blizzard probably doesn't KO this. It's an AG Slash. I know it's not bulky, so 31 to 36. Did they click King Shield here? No, they can click it again. I guess we'll just yeah, they can do it. Oh boy. I have to lower this. So I have no option but to attack. Maybe if they stay paralyzed, that's great. Nope, Sacred Sword does KO. How much would Brave Bird do? 70 to 20 to shield. So that it's possible. Let's just Roost as the King Shield, as Brave Bird. Hope to get this roll. Nope. Stay paralyzed? Something? No? Okay. Yeah. Annoying, let's just roost. Nope, they attack. Please stay paralyzed. Please stay paralyzed. Ah, GG. Yeah, I tried, but I obviously needed luck to get this far as well. That was just a weird team, and I got caught off guard by a bunch of stuff there. Yeah, let's move on. Let's end on a win. Let's end on a win with the next game. Okay, the Sinister guy again. I gotta be careful. I lost to the Sinister last time. Yeah, we're gonna try not doing that this time. I don't remember what their lead was. I guess we'll just lead Lopunny and figure out, okay, that's a good lead for me. Let's just immediately go for ST. Nice, Looking Galler. Not really any option. I think I'll just Facade. Try to deal damage. I don't think a single move KOs, and they probably have Future Sight, right? They have Toxic. Okay. You want to save this? Let me see. No, I don't think I need to. Yeah, I figured they'd probably try to pull something because this thing's such a big threat right now. They had to pull something. I lowered this. Is that gonna help me? To some degree, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just go for it. Right, just lower this. This gives me a spike immediately if they don't heal, which is good. Should do 40, right? How much did CC do? 84. Let's just calc this Corviknight. Lopunny +2 versus a Corviknight. 32. 84. Okay, it's in range. Then Samurott. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna kill. Okay, I can go U and just Blizzard. Blizzard's super free. Even if they go Samu, it's super free, so that's fine. Well, if Freeze Ray KOs, then I guess I don't need to. No, it doesn't. Nope, it does. They don't have 12. 39 minimum. Yeah, Freeze Ray is fine. That's a KO. Okay, good. Corp dies. That's great. I think the defense allows me to survive everything. So we wanna try doing that. Definitely just gonna Freeze Ray this. Samurott's big threat we need to get rid of soon as possible. It's not gonna survive unless it's Sash, so yeah, that's dead. Good. Aerodactyl, obviously annoying Pokemon. I don't think, if they don't have Stone Edge, I think I'm fine. So I'm just gonna try to Blizzard here. They have Farfang, that's not gonna KO. Don't flinch me. Okay, Aerodactyl gone too. Yeah, I win. Nice, yeah. I think I could just go Corviknight, and if they end up SDing, we'll just Brave Bird to put it in range of Sucker Punch. Nice, we just defog here. Lovely. We're gonna get a slow U-turn, bring in Vanillux, get a huge Blizzard off. This def probably, it does not save them. Okay, this is the perfect way to end this game actually, with a Vanillux sweep. They couldn't have asked for a better way here. I mean, I think we don't let this set up. Yeah, it's Rock Slide. Maybe it's Scarf, I don't know. I'll just go here and Dragon Claw because I have Haban, so even if they're not Scarf, which they're not, it's been revealed. But yeah, I can just do this and GG. Okay, so Vanillux, obviously insanely amazing Pokemon. Not gonna lie, it's surprising, but because of the few options in the tier, it's just hard to find resistances for this Pokemon, right? You obviously can't use Aegislash and Kingambit in every team, and that ends up being very helpful. Lopunny, on the other hand, in this game, it obviously did the job of breaking. With Lopunny, you kind of have to be a little aggressive and try to find opportunities where you can set up, like how I set up in front of Slowking and immediately just attack. Even if they had Psyshock, I think attacking there or risking that was helpful, and it ended up working out because they clicked Toxic and I facaded again. Actually, I didn't think about that at the time, but since the Toxic, I didn't even need to consider clicking CC. I could have just facaded and it would have done a lot of damage. Yeah, it would have done a ton of damage. Anyway, yeah, Mega Lopunny is an insane threat in the tier. Vanillux is an insane threat in the tier. Shout out to Chael Lamam, the player I copied this team from, recreated this team from. Yeah, they definitely cooked if they did build this team. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out the previous Mega Holocher video. That Pokemon is also kind of a threat. Check that out. I'll see you all there. Goodbye.